Hello, this is Frontline here. Welcome back to Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time. In the last episode, we unleashed the Sands of Time, and we were able to get this little vision right here. I'll replay it for you guys so that you get a little bit of a refresher here. Mainly, it's supposed to help the person in the game actually do their thing and know how to solve the puzzles, but you know what? You guys can see it as well if you feel like it. So, there you go. I've already saved the game, so I don't need to do it again. I've literally just loaded this up from last time. The last episode actually came out on a Tuesday, unfortunately. I know the series is going to normally come out on Mondays, but in the case of that day, I just really did not have time to be able to get it all done quickly. And instead, it just took a bunch of producing the video, and by the time it got done, it was like pretty late at night, so I decided to wait until the next morning to truly upload it. Ah, great. Farah's on the other side of that area, can't really get around that, so then we go into this room. The place is crumbling apart. There's still ways to be able to parkour your way around the place. Now, I forget exactly. It's like there's a way of like... Really? I died because of that? I remember like that happening before, and it's like a really weird fall. That's like, it doesn't look like you died from that fall, but at the same time, it likes to make you get hurt. See, I mean, look at that. That was basically about as hard a landing as there was before. But anyway, I'm almost not certain if I should make a challenge out of like not collecting these sand clouds, because like once ever you collect a sand cloud, you actually are able to gain more sand tanks, and it's not like I'm going to really need more sand tanks than 4, because I'm relatively good at this game. I'm not sure. I might do it like a challenge later in the future, but for now I'm just not going to care and do it this way. So I would have thought there'd be enemies we'd fight down here, but I guess we're just going to go on to these puzzles immediately. Whoop, whoop. Go up and up and up. I still remember these puzzles pretty well. I've played this game many times. It's like the first time I played this game, I think it took me 8 hours, but then the next couple of times I kept rushing through it and ended up taking me 4 hours instead. And right up here is another sand cloud. I forget how many you actually need to collect to get a new sand tank, but you can see like a tiny circle underneath the sand tanks I have saying that I technically could get more. Oh, I almost thought I wasn't going to make that. I mean, it really looked like I wasn't going to make it. Yeah, it's interesting how you hold down the trigger to be able to build up your momentum for these. Yeah, now we're over here. Another little thing of water. Now we're on the other side of that pile of rubble that Farah was going to. Hopefully we'll be able to get to some combat here. Yeah, there we go. I'm seeing some sand creatures now. Ooh, that place also looks familiar. It's like it's from the vision. And that probably means it was from the vision. I know it's from the vision, actually. Drop down. I'm not sure if there's any way to get back up again, but we don't need to. We've already done all that we can. Start trying to attack these enemies. I really want to do one of those like counter blows, because I always have liked those. Ah, dang it. Okay. Let's get one of them. They're not even hitting me all the time. They also like take turns to hit you, which in some ways like makes it so it's easier for a person to like play the game, but in other ways it just makes it unrealistic. Okay, now I'm really starting to get hurt here. Ah, come on. Because you gotta time it just correctly. I'm pretty sure I blocked that one. And, okay, maybe we'll eventually stop. Yeah, let's just stop, like, caring. I'm not even sure if there's any water around, so already I might have, like, tried to make myself die. Let's just start swinging our sword. Oh, attack both of them at the same time. Oh, yeah, blocked. I really wish this game had the higher difficulty, because after you learn some of the basic skills, it becomes super easy to get these guys. Let's hit them from the wall. I forgot that that was actually something you could do, just a wall attack. And now I think like I've collected enough sand that I'm able to freeze enemies. I never actually showed it off. I kind of forgot to. But yeah, on the side there with the sandbars, you can see that now I have a thing. Dang it. Okay, I was almost thinking that would kill me. But yeah, I have a thing off to the side, which you can't see anymore, but I had a sliver next to my tank. See? Now you can see it. Whenever I pull out my sword, you're able to look at that. But once I like stab someone with a dagger, then they get frozen in time, and then you're able to just take them away. Boom, now we got another save point. Alright, the ground's gonna collapse. Got to go against the pillars. Gotta fly. Oh, I also saw some water. Oh, see, there's like the attack that they wanted to hint at. They're all like, oh, if you do a counter blow, then you can just immediately take their sand. Oh, we should save the game. I don't know why I didn't want to. Gotta save the game at every single possible opportunity to save the game. Now let's drink some water. Because why not?
Each time I awoke feeling drained and beaten. And each time, what I had seen came to pass. As if the sands of time were giving me a glimpse into my own future.
Oof. Is that like a thing? I can just like hop. I'm not sure if that was just weird. Anyway, it's like I really can't hear the prince's dialogue all that well because like when it comes down to my editing process, I realized from the first episode that you could actually hear a little bit from the TV itself coming into the mic. And I like turned down the volume a little bit. I really probably could turn it up just the tiniest bit. Because like I can barely hear what the prince is saying, and that's just mainly so that it makes the video better, but it also makes my gameplay experience worse. Oh, and right here, I remember this place. Once we get up here, this little passageway is a little bit of a secret. I mean, it's not really a secret. The game kind of tries to show you these things. But once you go through these tunnels, you realize that really this isn't progressing through the game anymore, and you're brought to a magical oasis type of area. But yeah, this whole entire place, it's like you enter it multiple times. I'm not sure if this whole entire thing says that you do it 4 times, but I felt like there was more than 4 of these. Ooh, look, water. Let's just drink some of the mystical random water. I mean, it does help us in the end. Because see right there, our health just went up.
What just happened? It's strange. I feel wonderful.
But yeah, it's like the passageway right there is kind of gone now. If we go over here, you can see that we entered here. There was a little bit of a tunnel. But yeah, now there's none. It's like as if it never happened. Alright. Let's go to the other side. Grab a little bit of the sand. And now we'll be able to head on down. Oh right, I remember this section.
Give me the dagger.
I don't want to give you the dagger.
Who are you?
I am Farah, the daughter of the Maharaja from whom you stole.
Yeah, Farah. It's like,
This is your duty.
I kept saying her name when it's like before it was even revealed, but
And
yeah,
we will
that is her
share
name.
his fate if you do not give me the dagger to undo what you have done.
Your traitorous vizier used the same words.
There's something approaching you guys.
Now on,
Gotta stop
I
arguing
trust no
over your
one but
problems. Sinking magic sand beetles. I think these ones we're not able to really collect sand from. We just kind of whack them until they're dead. And then if we do the wall attack, they die immediately. Boom. Didn't actually do the wall attack. There we go. So yeah, after just 3 hits, I think it is, that they just die. 3. This one I don't think I've hit at all. So yep, 3. Magical. Psst. If only I could crawl through those tiny gaps. Farah really is thin. I think this way was the secret way. Where it's like there was maybe a, yeah, a little sand cloud here. Make sure you're able to get that before you do anything. I don't think there's anything up here. It's like I've tried to 100% this game a lot. It's like I never succeeded, but there's a lot of secrets that I just keep on remembering over all these years. Also, if you have never played this game before, I would suggest it. It's like maybe if you don't have an Xbox, it'd be kind of harder. Maybe you can have it for PS or PlayStation, whatever it was. Maybe it was like PlayStation 2. But it's like that's definitely something that I would suggest doing. Actually, like play this game before you see my commentary over it. I'm not going to spoil anything. I'm not going to do anything like that. But at the same time, I'm also kind of talking over some of the dialogue.
What? I did not understand.
And now
meaning
the
of what I had
hourglass
just seen,
that was
but I knew
in the one place
with a
before
certainty I could not explain that
seems
those
to be
winged
moving
creatures
around.
had a master.
by vultures.
The man who
Sand
tricked me
vultures.
into opening the hourglass now had
Huh.
his prize.
This area doesn't look so structurally sound.
The dagger as well would stop it.
And there it
nothing
goes.
to possess it. Well, I would give him what he sought. I would plunge it into his foul and treacherous heart.
We'll admit the Vizier is not that great of a guy. At some point I really gotta figure out a way to actually get the audio well on my part. Maybe I'll like have to wear some headphones or something and do all that, but the only solution I have at the moment is to get a better computer that will allow me to record easier. And that way I'd just be able to have a direct feed from my computer to give me the audio immediately. It's just that at the moment my computer's kind of lame and I'm not able to do too much on it. Because these videos I try to make of the highest quality I can. I think I do a relatively good job of it, but yeah, it's like I could do better, and really it's mainly just making the process easier. Right now, if you had noticed, I actually record on 2 separate systems. Right now I got my camera right there. It's not a webcam at all, it's just separate to the computer, and that's the reason why the audio doesn't sync up perfectly, because it's not being fed into the computer structure, it's being fed into the memory card I have there. And it's annoying because that memory card, the whole entire camera I got only can record like 4 gigabyte files, and then after it records for like maybe like at least 25 minutes, it actually stops recording on its own. I don't get why it does that, but it just stops recording. That's why 7 Days to Die, I can't have just one continuous recording of that series. I have to cut it somewhere so I can transition my footage and make sure that when I'm recording, I'm just able to put pause on the recording system, then re-record again. I really should be talking about Prince of Persia more, but I kind of went into a little bit of a rant over how my recording system works. But it is relevant to this series. Bam, got them both in a corner right there like that. That was extremely easy. And now I think we got a fighting scene. If I'm not mistaken, we also have a new enemy that we're going to have to go against here. Because we got this right here. I think if we try to use the same trick on these tall women, they actually resist it. Yep, right there, they resisted it. Oh right, I forgot that was a thing. If I go onto the wall, let's actually try that. Let's see if that's possible. If we go into the wall, do a wall jump, oop, that didn't work. And then go onto the top of that, then they make that screeching noise that I really don't like, but yeah. It's that's one way to also get them. Alright, now let's try actually block them. If they're going to attack me, come on, come over at me. Boom. Just like that. See, they did predict the future correctly. I did fight like that. Didn't like that. Oh, dang it, I wasn't blocking. Trying to time it at the right time. There we go. Another screeching noise that no one really likes. I'm going to drink some. Also, if you rewind time, technically you actually can spit out your water and actually lose health that way. That was just kind of something funny because technically you can't go back in time and lose sand, or gain sand for that matter, but you can go back in time to lose or gain health. Let's keep just jumping over these ladies. I'm stuck. Let's just get these guys onto the ground. Let's actually freeze one of them. There we go. Yeah, but if you leave some of the enemies onto the ground for too long, then they just end up replenishing themselves. But yeah, you see I'm just able to kind of freeze enemies whenever I have that ability on the side there. Let's actually do it another time. Boom. Just cut them in half. You don't get any sand back from it, but in some ways it still works relatively well. Try to get that guy. Oh well, I pushed the shelf for some reason. Let's hope this person doesn't attack me while I'm getting them. Oops. I didn't mean to do that, but it killed her, so I guess I can't really complain too much. And there we go. The sand cloud is back, and we will be able to save the game right here. But yeah, it's already been a while in this episode. It's going to be shorter than the previous episode that I started off with. But yeah, I'm not going to go through a whole entire another section, especially because I think this next part is actually a giant puzzle. Yeah, this is the giant puzzle right here that's going to take a while, and I don't want to do that in next episode, so yeah, right there we can save the game, and yeah, I'll see you next time. So unless the prince has anything special to say, I guess I'll do my outro sequence. Because I want to make sure that he doesn't have some random dialogue he's going to give to us. Anything to say, Mr. Prince? No? Just going to look around, be amazed by the scenery? Alright. I'll take that as an opportunity to just pause this. So, yeah, just check out the next episode going to appear on Monday. But until then, I will see you guys later. Bye.